Many people have trouble sleeping because their mind just won't settle down. They're thinking about so many things going on. They're thinking about work, they're thinking on personal problems, all sorts of things going on in their head, and lying awake at night and then starting to think about how they're not getting any sleep and stressing the next day. Now, there's a lot of exercises out there about how to use your mind to try and calm your mind, but to me that's like trying to turn on a fan to slow down a cyclone. It's just using the same thing. So you're thinking about, are you doing the meditation right, while you're thinking about how stressed you are about not doing the meditation, about trying to not get sleep. So you get stuck in these patterns that are just getting worse and worse and worse. So there's talk about the mind-body connection to get you to go to sleep, but why not use the body to still the mind? And what I'm going to share with you in this video is 3 exercises that use the body to actually shift your thoughts out of your mind, to still the thoughts, to help you relax. And they come from the field of energy medicine, but regardless of how they work or why they work, just try them out and see if they get your results. So the first one I'm going to show you is called the Wayne Cook posture, and it's been around since the 70s. It was originally invented for the treatment of ADD, dyslexia and other learning disorders, and it's a very simple technique, and there's a couple of different ways of doing it depending on how flexible you are. But starting with one leg, crossing it over the other knee, just like that. So you've got, to start with, I've got my right leg crossed over my left knee. Now I want to start up with the opposite hand to the opposite leg. So I've got my right leg here, my left hand here, I want to put that on my ankle. The same arm as the leg, you want to cross it across, wrap it around the ball of your foot. Now there might be a bit of a stretch out of this, but it's actually not the primary goal. So one hand over, and my hands are crossed over. And you'll find a way to get comfortable with that posture. Once you've got the hands and the legs all lined up, you want to breathe in through the nose and out through the mouth. And you want to do this 5 or 6, maybe even 10 times, depending on how much is going on in your head. But usually you'll notice a shift in your breathing, like a sigh or a yawn, once you get it to connect up. So I'll show you how it looks. We'll do 5 or 6 breaths. So in through the nose, out through the mouth. And really breathe that breath deep down into your stomach. And closing your eyes, opening your eyes, doesn't matter. And your body just loves having energies cross over from one side to the other. One crossing over from one side to the other. Just helping one side connect up with the other. That's just what makes a lot of difference. So once you've done one side, you want to change legs. So the other leg comes across. So my left leg crosses over my right. Then my right hand's going on the ankle of my left leg. And my left hand's going around the ball of my left foot. So again, the hand's crossing over. One hand on the bottom going on your ankle, the other hand around the top, wrapping around the ball of your foot. So see the ball of your foot. Underneath your toes is the ball of the foot, just towards the start of the arch. And you're connecting up some of the energies in your palm or pressure points or nervous system, whatever you want to do it, wrap around that ball of the foot. And again, 5, 6 just gentle breaths, but nice and deep down into the stomach, letting it stretch and open your body. So the breathing with the hands and feet crossed over and connected up is the first part of the Wayne Cook posture. The second part of the Wayne Cook posture, there's a couple of different ways to do this. You want to steeple the hands and fingers together. And with your thumbs, where your thumbs are, you can either put them in the middle of your chest, middle of your rib cage, or the best way to do it is up here, just above and between your eyebrows, commonly known as the third eye point. But you just want to stick those up, and you're not praying, you're not doing anything like that, but again, same sort of breathing. And this seems to draw energy, draw thoughts out of your head. So 5 or 6 breaths like this. And then on your last out breath, you want to take a deep breath in. And then draw your thumbs apart firmly across the top of your head, like that, out to your temples, and shake your hands off. And as I said, how these exercises work doesn't matter. I just want you to try them. Let me know what sort of results you get. So that was the Wayne Cook posture. That's the first one I want to do. Second one I want to do is actually called the crown pull. And it kind of follows on. So Wayne Cook posture, we draw our thumbs apart off our head like this. The crown pull, we actually start with the thumbs up on the side of your temples, fingers together in the middle of your forehead, and beware your fingernails, but firmly pull your fingers back to your thumbs. So you're drawing your fingers back to your thumbs, firmly across all those muscles in the head that you always screwed up from thinking too hard. A little bit further up on the forehead, and sorry about messing up your hair. You will mess up your hair when you do this. Happens to me all the time. Mind you, I have that short haircut, so it doesn't hurt. But as you firmly open up your head like that, there's not lots of neurovascular points across the head that affect circulation through the whole body. So as you do this, you're affecting circulation through the whole body, but you're also opening up your head. And from an energy perspective, we open up all the energy out of the head, cracking open the top chakra. So you're working your way over the top of your head, down the back of your neck. You always want to start from the middle of the back of your neck, coming out to your thumbs, letting your thumbs move, coming down to the back of your neck, opening out. Well, hey, who doesn't like a good massage, right? Dig those fingers in. Now when you get to your shoulders, and it might be a bit hard to see here with the suit, you want to dig your fingers in quite firmly, and then take a nice deep breath in, and then draw your hands off, like that. So that's called the crown pull. So you start from the temple, put your fingers in the middle, work your way over the top of your head, cracking open from the middle of your skull all the way out to your thumbs. So firmly, but without hurting yourself, no pain required. And you can do it forward, backward, doesn't matter, do it a couple of times, do it one time, whatever. And I often do this when I'm delivering training and people have just got so much information in their head, they're getting intellectual overload. You do that crown pull and just suddenly their eyes light up, all that energy cracks out of their head, and some people even say that, oh, did you turn on the lights? They just wake up so well. So the first exercise we did was the Wayne Cook posture. The second one we just did was the crown pull. And the third one is probably, if I could only do one, this would be the one to do, because it's easy to do lying in bed to start with, and it's called the hook up. You're hooking up your energy system. So you want to take the middle finger of one hand, middle finger, put it in your belly button, middle finger of the other hand, above and between the eyebrows there. Yeah, you can do it this way, but it looks a bit funny, so don't do that. And you want to push in and pull up with these 2 points. And what we're doing is, again, in Western culture, we're so stuck in our heads, so we're so overthinking everything, that we actually draw energy away from our belly, from our digestion, from our centre. And that's where the energy needs to flow to rejuvenate us while we sleep. So by connecting up these 2 points, pushing in, pulling up, hooking them up, and just breathing gently, and again, you might need to hold this for 3, 4, 5 minutes, but this is a great one to do just lying in bed. You know, lie back in bed, one hand in your belly button, one hand on the forehead, and just hold it there. Doesn't matter actually which hand, top or bottom, you can switch, see which feels better for you, see if you want to do both. But hold those for a good 3, 4, 5 minutes, just as long, and you'll feel your breathing shift, you'll feel your body relax, you'll get out of your head. So many years people told me, oh, you think too much, you need to get out of your head, but no one ever told me how to do it. So this particular connection has been known to stop seizures and epileptic fits by holding it for long enough, just connecting up those energies. So top and bottom, hold them there, good 3 to 5 minutes, and eventually you'll get a sigh, a yawn, something like that. So this is called the hook up. Middle finger in your belly button, middle finger above and between your eyebrows, push in, pull up, hold them for as long as it feels good. So that's the third one, the hook up. So those 3 exercises I do every night before I go to sleep. Just gets everything out of your head from the day, helps balance your energies, unscramble the energies, and helps you relax into a good night's sleep. Now, will this instantly put you to sleep? I don't know. It depends on what's happening for you. Do you need to try and force yourself to sleep? No. And sleep is one of those things where it does respond to habit. If you go to bed at the same time every night, your body goes, oh, okay, that's the right time, I should be going to bed. Now, modern life is often chaotic and you don't get a chance to go to bed every night at the same time, but switch off the TV, sit for a few minutes, do these exercises before you go to sleep. So the 3 exercises were the Wayne Cook posture, hands crossed over on one side, 5 or 6 to 10 breaths, in through the nose, out through the mouth. The other one, other side, 5 to 6, 10 breaths, doing that side, hands steepled together in the middle of your forehead, 5 or 6 breaths there, drawing your thumbs apart across your head, shaking your hands off, back to the temples, doing the crown pull, working your way over the top of your head firmly, and the last but not least, the hook up. And you can change hands, you can do both sides, it doesn't really matter, but just hook those up. Those 3 exercises, turn off the TV, do them on the side of the bed, give yourself a few minutes to just wind down from the day. That'll take the energy out of your head. You're using the body-mind connection to clear your thoughts, settle your mind, and have a good night's sleep. You don't have to believe in anything for these to work, just try them, let me know how you go with the results. See you later.